This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to introduce to you this incredible new roulette system from one of my subscribers, Michael. This is a system called Encircling the Zeros, and it's a really smart system that bets on all the numbers that are around the zero and the double zero on the American wheel. I'm going to show you how he does it and how he's been winning in the casino. Let's go ahead and get started, and let's start by placing the bets. So we're going to have $1 on double zero, $1 on zero, and then $1 on the 1, 2, the 9, and then the 10, 13, 14, and then also the 27, 26, 25, 28, and 36, 35. So these are the 14 numbers that are around the 0, double zero on the roulette wheel. So there's 3 on each side of the 0, 3 on each side of the double zero. And I think that's really smart. Let's go ahead and spin, and I'm going to show you what Michael's been doing to use these numbers to make money in the casino. That's a 33 black, and that's a loss, and he says you do not increase after one loss, so we're minus $14 after that first spin. Let's see what we get here, and that's a 21 red, and that's another loss. We're going to go ahead and double the bet now. From 14 to 28, you can see currently we're minus $28. And let's go ahead and spin. And this has a similar progression to some other systems where you have to get 2 losses to increase, but this one's very different when it comes to what you do after you get the win. So we'll talk about that. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin, and we're at $28 total. Bet again. If we lose again for the 4th straight time, we'll double again. And that's a 5 red, and we did lose. Okay, so we're minus $84 right out of the gate, and that's okay though, because we're going to double to 56, and here we go. Okay, that's a 5 red. That's another loss. So we've lost every bet so far, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and spin again. If we lose this one, we'll double again. But you need to know what Michael does after he gets a win after these losses. Okay, there's one win at 88. You can see we're not in session profit. So what he does is he drops back. So we were, if you take 14 from 56, that's 42. Let's go back to that. And we're going to go ahead and spin at 42. So here we go. And let's get a win. That's a 33 black. Okay, that's a loss there at 42. We'll just rebet and spin. We're currently minus 94, so this is about the worst you could start out. So when it comes back, it's going to feel pretty good. That's a 10 black. Okay, there's a $102 win. Fantastic. So now we're up $8, and let's go ahead and this is the highest level of profit we've had so far because we started out with all losses. So let's go back to the original 14, and then I'll show you how the rest of this works. So here we go. $1 on each again. Again, these are the 3 numbers around the 0 and the double zero on the roulette wheel. And that's a 17 black. That's a loss, so we just rebet. And spin at $14 again. Here we go. That's a 5 red. That's another loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet because we had 2 consecutive losses. So we're at 28. A lot of systems like this, you need 2 wins to restart. At the high level, this one does it a little bit different. There's 2 more losses in a row, so let's go ahead and double the bet to 56. You can see we're minus 48 currently, but we started out really slow. I bet it's going to pick up here soon. Let's find out. That's a 13 black. There we go. We got an $88 win there. We're currently up $40 all of a sudden, so we can restart. So you want to keep track of your session profit with this one. Here we go. We're going back to 14. And spend again $1 on each one of these. 3 on each side of the 0, 3 on each side of the double zero. And that's a good one. That's a double zero. So that's a nice $22 win. We're up $62 now. So things are turning around for us. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And here we go. That's a 12 red. That's a loss. We'll repeat that bet at 14. You can see we dropped to $48 temporarily. And here we go. That's a 26 black. And there's a win of $22. That's new session profit at 70. So we stay at 14. Let's go ahead and spin. But keep track of that. And what we're doing different with this than a lot of systems is once we get one win, we're going to go backwards one previous bet until we get in session profit. So let's go ahead and spin again here. We'll go over all that again as we have some losses. And that's a 19 red. That's 2 more losses in a row. So we're going to double the bet from 14 to 28. You can see temporarily we dropped down to 42, and that's okay. Let's see if we can get some wins here. That's a 4 black, and that's a loss. So we're down to $14 profit temporarily, and let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. If we lose this one, we'll double again. Then we'll go over the bankroll and everything else coming up here. That is a 27 red. Okay, so we're not in session profit, and we got the win. So what we do is we go down 1 bet. But in this case, 1 bet is back where we started. So that'd be back to 14. If we were higher than that, we would go back just $14. So keep that in mind, and we'll talk more about that as we go through here. That's a 23 red. Okay, that's a loss. Let's go ahead and rebet here. We lose again, we'll double that bet again. That's an 18 red. That's 2 losses in a row. So let's see, that dropped us back to $30 profit. And now we're doubling the bet to 28. Let's see if we can get a win. Okay, that's a 36 red. That's a win. It's a $44 win. And we're in new session profit at 74. So we go back to 14. All right, let's go ahead and spin again here. Okay, that's a 11 black. Okay, let's rebet that at 14. We're up 60. And you can see it cycles a little bit because we're going, it takes 2 losses to increase the bet, but it doesn't take 2 wins at that level to restart. So there's 2 losses in a row. Let's double the bet from 14 to 28. And let's go ahead and spin here and see if we can get a win at this level. That's a 3 red. And that's a loss, so we'll repeat that bet. You can see it dropped us back in profit temporarily again. If we lose this one, we'll double the bet again. And that's a 24 black. And it did, so we go ahead and double. We're going from 28 to 56. All right, let's get a win at 56. Here we go. And again, this covers the 3 numbers on either side of the 0 and the double 0. So that's a $56 loss. And if you look at the 4 and the 24, those are both losses. So we go ahead and double the bet to 112. And here we go again. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's a $176 win. That's new session profit at 110. So we go all the way back to 18. If we are not in session profit, we go back $14. So, and then we work our way back. So let's go ahead and go back to the original $14 bet here. And again, what's so important about this is this covers the 3 numbers left and right of the 0 and left and right of the double 0 and the 0 double 0, which is kind of nice because when you hit 0 and win, it's pretty cool. We're up 96. Let's rebet and spin again here. And, you know, if you get a dealer that's trying to hit the zeros, this is awesome because you know that if it hits anywhere near the 0 on the wheel, you're winning. Okay, so we're going to double to 28 after those 2 losses. And spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 1 red. That's a $44 win. That's new profit at 126. So we go back to 14. And even if it wasn't, you go back $14 when you get a win. So that would be back to the 14 anyway. And but if you go higher, it just goes back $14. That's a nice $22 win. So we're up 148. It's nice that only betting $14 wins you 22, since it's a little, it's less numbers than what you have, with an outside bet. And that's a $22 win again. Now we're up 170. So this is working pretty well right now. And I hope people didn't leave early when this was really struggling, because it's doing fantastic right now. That's a nice $22 win. Now we're up 192, and we want to keep track of the session profit. And here we go. We're going to be talking about bankroll coming up. That's a 15 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll repeat that bet. We're up 178.
No more bets.
Here we go again. All right, 12 red. And that's 2 consecutive losses, so let's double that bet from 14 to 28. We're up 164 right now, but we still, need to remember where our session profit levels are, close to 200, and that's a 22 black. Okay, it's a loss at 28, which drops us to 136 profit. If we lose again, we'll double from 28 to 56. That's a 17 black. That's another loss, so we're going to go ahead and double from 28 to 56. Let's go ahead and spin. It's cycling down a little bit, but that's okay. It's going to cycle back up before you know it, and that's a 10 black. There's a nice $88 win, but we're almost to session profit, so we can restart back to 14. As long as it's within $10, that's fine. Michael says so. Let's go back to 14, and let's keep building this up and get some more wins. So if you're close to session profit, just reset. Okay, but if you're not close to session profit, remember you go back $14. You don't stay at that high level. You start retreating at $14 each time until you're in session profit. We're up 218 right now. So let's go ahead and spin again here. And let's see what we get. That's an 18 red. That's a loss, so let's repeat that bet and spin. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a win here or if we need to double again. That's an 18 red. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and double. And I want you guys to see what happens when you have a bunch of losses. And we already had that early on, but that's why we play longer sessions, so that you can see the good and the bad with every system. But so far, this one's been really good, and that's another loss at 28. So we're we're up $162. You can see we lost the 18 and the 23, so we're going to double to 56 here and see if we can get a win. And again, we don't need 2 wins at this level. If we get a win and we're not in session profit, we will just go back $14. And we're going to repeat this bet at 56. If we lose this one, we're going to go to 112. And that's 11 black. Okay, that's another loss. So we're going to go to the 112. So this is why we need a large bankroll. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. And that's important to have, and we'll talk more about that as we go through here. That's a 15 black. That's another loss at 112, so you can see it knocked our profits down. If we lose this one, we're going to double, and we'll double from 112 to 224. That's a 3 red, but we lost again. So again, this is why you need the $2,000 bankroll, because we're at 224 now. And if we get a win, we're just going to go back $14. That's a 29 black. But we lost again, so let's repeat that bet at 224 and spin. Here we go. All right, that's a 00. Fantastic. Okay, so it's a $352 win. We're not in session profit though, so what we do is we go back $14. So if it 210 to 224, or 224 to 210, that is. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me add those back in. Oh, I added one too many there. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and spin at 210. Okay, that's a 14 red. All right, that's a $78 win. We're still not in session profit, so we go back another $14. So we're going to go back from 210 to 196. Oh, we need to add those back in again. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. I took too many off there. Make sure you don't do that. And that's a 13 black. Okay, that's a $380 win. Now we're at $412. That is awesome. Okay, so that 13 there was a big, big hit. And let's go back to the original bets again. Let's put them back out again. So here we go. 1, 2, 35, 36. And then again, we have the 27, 26, 25, 28. And again, all these numbers are to the left and right of the 0, double 0. We're back to our original $14 bet. So if you take the 0, 3 left of it, and 3 right of it, those are covered. If you take the double 0, 3 left of it, 3 right of it, those are covered. So there's a $14 loss. Now we're up $3.98. That's awesome. So let's spin again here and see what we get. All right, that's a 23 red. Okay, that's back-to-back losses. So let's go ahead and double that bet to 28 and spin here. Here we go. Okay, that's a 4 black. Okay. So we're up 356. Let's rebet and spin. If we lose this one, we'll go back up to 56. That's a 5 red. Okay, so let's go ahead and double to 56. We're up 328 now. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 9 red. That's a win. And we're real close to session profit there, so let's go back to 14. You just have to be close. As long as it's in the ballpark, Michael says, you just restart. And here we go. That's a 36 red. That's another win. All right, $22 win. Now we're up 438. All right, doing fantastic now. And here we go. All right, a 0. And zeros are good in this game. That's a $22 win. We're up 460 now. Let's see if we can get a few more wins here. That'd be awesome. Okay, that's a 23 red. That's a loss. If we lose another one, we'll double. We're at 446. We're keeping track of that session profit. You just want to get close to it before you restart. And you don't need 2 wins at the high level. If you win 1 and you're not in session profit, you just go back $14. All right, let's go ahead and double now to 28, and we're up 432. Let's see if we can get a win here. All right, double 0, fantastic. All right, it's kind of fun when you hit the zeros and it helps you. We're in new session profit at 476. Let's go back to 14. Let's go ahead and spin here. And let's see what we get. That's a 3 red. And that's a loss at 14. So we're going to double that bet. We're up 462. I'm sorry, we're not going to double that bet. We need 2 to double it. And almost hit the 0 again there. That would have been awesome. But we got the win. Fantastic. So we're at 484 now. That's new session profit. We go back. We're stay at the original $14 bet, and here we go. That's a 33 black. That's a loss. So let's repeat the bet. Takes 2 to double, and we're at 470. Here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, that's a loss there, and we're at 456. So you can see we lost the 33 and the 24, so we'll double to 28 and spin here, see if we can get a win at the next level up. That's an 8 black. That's a loss at 28. If we lose another one, we'll double to 56. And we're currently up $428. This is Encircling the Zeros by Michael, and that's a 34 red. That's 2 losses at 28. We're going to go to 56. And again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system, really important for when you get in trouble and you need to be patient. And that's a 25 red. All right, that's an $88 win. We're at 488. That's right at session profit. So let's go back to 14. Here we go. And let's spin. And when you get up a lot, it's okay if you're $10 off or whatever. As long as it's close to session profit, you want to go back to 14. That's a loss there. We're up 474. Let's spin again at 14 here and see if we can get some wins. Okay, that's a 26 black. All right, that's a $22 win. We're at 496. Still at base level of $14. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's 11 black. That's a loss, so we'll rebet. If we lose this one, we'll go to 28 here. And unlike some of these other systems, you don't have to get 2 wins at the high level to restart. You just get one, and then if you're not in session profit, you go back $14 each time. So we're up 504 now. That's new session profit. Fantastic. That's a good feeling to be up over $500. And so far, so good, Michael. That's a 23 red there. That's a loss at 14. We're at 490 now. Let's see if we get another loss here or if we get a win. Here we go. That's a 16 red. That's another loss. Let's go ahead and double the bet from 14 to 28 because we have 2 losses. We're currently up 476. And here we go. That's a 4 black. Okay, that is a loss. Let's rebet and spin. If we lose again at 28, we'll go to 56. But we don't have to get 2 wins at 56. First, we have to see if we're in session profit after 1 win. And there's a win there. We're right at session profit. So let's go back to 14 and spin. And then if you're not in session profit, you just go back $14 each time until you get back in session profit. And that's a loss there. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. If we lose here, we'll double. That's a 22 black. Okay, that's a loss. 2 in a row, so we'll double to 28. We're up 464, and this is going great so far, Michael. Let's see how it continues here, and that's why we play for a long period, to test out the good and the bad. And we've had a little bit of both, but we're up a lot right now, so a lot of good. And here we go. Almost hit the double zero there, but the cool thing is, anytime it almost hits the 0 or double zero, guess what that means? That means you won. We're up 480. So we're not in session profit. However, the rule is you go back $14, which gets us back to, it resets us back to 14. So if you're at 28 and you get a win and you're not in session profit, you go back to 14 anyway because you're definitely close. And that's a 24 black, and that's a loss. So you almost want it to hit near the 0. Well, you do want it to hit near the 0 every single time, because anytime it almost hits the 0, you know you're a winner. And that's a 19 red. That's 2 losses in a row. Let's go ahead and double the bet from 14 to 28. We're currently up 452. Our session profit's right around 500. And here we go. So we know that's a good one. It's right by the 0. That's a $44 win. We're right at session profit again, right near 500. So we're going to go back to 14. And even if we weren't, you just go back $14. So we would go back to 14 anyway. But if you're at a much higher level, then you would just go back $14 with each win. And there we go. Let's rebet and spin. And if we lose 2 in a row here, we'll double. Let's see if we can almost hit a 0. I don't think we got close enough there, though, so we're going to go ahead and double. And you want it to try to hit those zeros with this one, because anything near it's going to be good. So we're doubling after 2 losses, and let's see if we get a win. So we know that's good. It almost hit the 0. It's a $44 win. Now we are in new session profit at 512. But even if we were not, you go back $14 if you're not in session profit. So we would go back to 14 anyway on this one. And that's a 7 red. I think that's a loss. Yep. What you want to look for is you want to be within 3 of a 0 or a double 0. Let's spin again here. If we lose 2 in a row, we'll double. Okay, that's a 16 red. That's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and double the bet from 14 to 28. We're currently up 484. And here we go. All right, you know that's good. It almost hit the double 0. It's a $44 win. We're in new session profit at 528. We go back to 14 and spin. All right, here we go. Let's try to hit those zeros again. So you know that's good. It's only 2 away from the 0. That's a $22 win. We're at 550. It's kind of fun to actually want it to hit the 0 or near the 0. And because a lot of times systems, that's a bad thing. There's a loss there. So let's rebet and spin. We're currently up $536. If we lose this one, it'll be 2 in a row and we'll double. We did lose, so we're going to double. And again, these numbers, these 14 numbers that are covered are 3 left of 0, 3 right of 0, 3 left of double 0, 3 right of double 0. And 16 red, that's a loss. So we're going to rebet and spin.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 3 red. That's a loss at 56. Let's rebet and spin. If we lose another one, we're going to double. And that's a loss, so we're going to need to double that to 112. You can see that dropped us back to $382 profit. Let's see if we can get a win here. That's a 3 red. That's a loss, so we'll give it another try at 112. You can see it's starting to take a toll on our profit, but that's okay. We're at a higher bet level, so once we do get a win, it's going to be good. That's a 34 red, and we're going to need to double that bet. This is why you need a $2,000 bankroll, because we're at a $224 bet, and I wanted to play a while till we got a bunch of losses in a row like this to see what would happen, and that's another loss there. That's why I play longer, so that you guys can see the good and the bad, and what to do when things go really bad. And there's another loss right there. So that's back-to-back losses at 224. Now you can see we're minus 290. We have to increase to 448. And let's go ahead and spin. We need a win on one of these next couple spins. We didn't get one there, so we're going to repeat this bet at 448. And spin, and we need to get a win here. All right, we got it. 28 black. Let's see what that does. That's a $704 win. We're minus 34. So what we do, since we're not in session profit, we go back $14. So we're gonna go we're gonna go back to 440. That'd be 430, 448, 438, 34. So let's go. That's close enough right there. There we go. Let's go ahead and spin. Either way, we need to get a win here. And we got it. Double zero. That's a $721 win. Now we're up $687. But I'm glad that we got that really got really tested there, so you could see that there is potential to lose with any, like there is with any system, but there was a lot of reward when we got it there, and we're back. We need to go back to session profit here. Let's go ahead and put these bets out again. I'm sorry, not go back to session profit, go back to the original bet of 14. So let's go ahead and place the bets out again here. So you can see these bets are all the 3 left and 3 right of the 0 double 0. And here we go. There we go. There's our $14 bet again. And again, 3 left of 0, 3 right of 0, 3 left of double 0, 3 right of double 0. And it's kind of awesome when you win big on zeros after all the years of playing systems that hurt you when you do that. All right, let's go ahead and spin. That's an 18 red. Okay, that's a loss there. Let's go ahead and spin. If we lose this one, we'll double the bet. Okay, that's a 19 red. Okay, we'll double from 14 to 28. And spin. Here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay, that's a loss there. If we lose here at 28, we'll go to 56. That's a 21 red. Okay, that's 2 losses in a row. We'll double to 56. We're up 589. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 24 black, and that's a loss. We'll do one more at 56. If we lose this, we'll go to 112. Let's see if we can hit a 0 or close to. That's another loss, 8 black. So we need to get near those zeros now. Let's double the bet to 112, and it'd be great to hit it near the zeros. Let's see if it'll head that direction. It did not. That's a 20 black. That's another loss. So we're going to do the 112 bet again. We're up 365.
No more bets.
And spin. Here we go. Come on, hit it. There we go. I could see it going right at that zero. That's a $176 win. We're not in session profit, so we'll just go back $14. So that'd be we'd go back to 98. There we go. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 34 red. And that's a loss, so we'll stay right there. Oh, actually, let me take that back off. Let's see. So that was at 96. Let's back that up. I accidentally hit the double there, guys. Okay, and that's close enough at 95. We're at 443. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 5 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and repeat that bet.
No more bets.
And spin. There we go, 27 red. All right, $193 win. We're back up 541. So definitely had some ups and downs. Obviously, you want to cash out when this system cycles up. But I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you, Michael, for sending this one in, and thank you to everybody that's been sending systems in. I love seeing new systems every day, and I really like the idea of having so many numbers around the 000. That's really awesome if you try to hit the zero, and if you get a dealer that's trying to hit the zeros, that's going to really help you out if they think they're really skilled and can do that. But I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying the videos and the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. We just hit 50,000 subscribers. Let's keep it growing. And you guys are awesome. I love seeing how everyone's helping everyone in the chat. Make sure you comment whether you like or dislike a system, and also share your testing results. So remember, we do a new one every single day, 365 days of the year. Once we once we test it at 7 a.m. Central Time, make sure you test it yourself if you're interested in the system, and then share in the comments what you think of each one of these systems. That's what really helps us determine the more reps we get, the better, and that's why I've been playing longer, so you guys can see the ups and the downs of all these systems. And I just love the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day, and I hope you guys are as well. Remember to send those systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.
Grant and Linda down on their luck in a smoky back room, felt like they were stuck. They heard about a man with a gambling plan, the Roulette Master who'd lend a steady hand. He said, spin the wheel and watch where it lands. There's a